Alright boys, we are back, and it's time to continue our Year 6 sim with the Ottawa Senators. I'd like to get a huge chunk of the season, if not the entire season, simulated in this video. I still think we're going to be pretty automatic, so let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the simulating. But before we go, I want to read one comment here that I actually went ahead and made a line change for. If you notice, on our NHL squad right now, Mackenzie Savard is going to be the backup. The reason is, read this. Keep Savard in the AHL for now. However, he will grow throughout the duration of the season. Around the trade deadline, check his overall again. Goalies are capable of performing even with stat imbalances. If he reaches 85, 87, bring him up. Well, maybe you guys were right about the glitch still being in the game. Maybe he grew. You guys are probably right about the glitch. I probably should have reset it. But there you go. It says Mackenzie Savard. The role is a backup. So he's only played 16 games in the AHL this year, so he's got plenty of time up here in the NHL. It shouldn't slow him down at all. So I went ahead and already made that change. So Mackenzie Savard's getting the chance to play, boys. We already have Dadonov up here. Travis Konechny's up here. The young drafted Ottawa Senators are finally getting the chance to play for their team. All right, so we'll go ahead with the simulation. Mackenzie Savard, I'm not going to keep an eye on. No, I'm not going to keep an eye on it. Let me just scouting assignment. It'd be nice to kind of see his first game in the NHL. You know what? Let's get Mackenzie Savard in for this first game against the San Jose Sharks. All right, Mackenzie Savard's first game in the NHL up against San Jose. Just for you guys. Goaltender, there you go. Mackenzie Savard is in the net, all right? So let's see how the kid plays in his first NHL game. Drafted 6th overall by Ottawa in year number 2, I think it was. Let's see, is the kid NHL ready? First period, ooh, they get to him. That's an early goal as well. All right, welcome to the NHL, kid. On the road as well. Second period, oh, he lets in another one, but Joe Pavelski against his old team. 2 goals on 18 shots, not bad. Come on now, Ottawa, play for the kid. Play for the kid. Yeah, baby, Jaden Schwartz. Will Mackenzie Savard be able to ice it in the third period? Is he a third period performer? A clutch goaltender? Ooh, he may have somebody of the future here, boys. Mackenzie Savard comes into his first NHL game as a backup and gets a regulation win against the San Jose Sharks. 3-2, 31 shots on the net, only allowed 2 goals. No goals in the third period. What a NHL debut right there. All right, so we're just going to go ahead with the season now. Let's go all the way to like the All-Star break. We have some more comments that we can read while it's simulating. I'm pretty sure we're going to be on automatic here. Like I said, the President's Trophy I don't really worry about, but we should be a playoff team, so I'm not going to worry about anything. Let's go to some comments. First one, Johnny, you should have traded Stone because he only had 24 points and played all 82 games, I guess, last season. Also, now you have a third line of all right-handed players. Hoffman totaled 37 points in the regular season of 82 games last year. I say you should trade Stone for a third-line left winger that is left-handed. Also, Stone only has 6 points in 24 games. So if he plays all 82 games, he's only averaging 21 points in the season. So here we go. Stone should get going. Look, and it continues here. Honestly, I think you should have gotten rid of Stone. Hoffman literally had the exact same defensive stats as Stone, and plus good offensive stats. And we got one more just to hammer it home. Hoffman, 34 points in the third line equals shit. Stone, 16 points in the first line equals God. What the fuck, man? All right, the reason I got rid of Hoffman over Stone, it wasn't because of individual stats. It wasn't because of age, contract, overall number, anything like that. I got rid of him simply because he's a playmaker. If we held on to not Travis Konechny, if we held on to Hoffman, we would have had 4 playmakers in my top 9. Turris, Dadonov, Hoffman, and Konechny. And I never like to put 2 playmakers on the same line. So, Stone's a power forward. Even though he may not be getting points, which I know you guys like to point out, he's throwing the body around there. At least I think he is anyways. He's a third line checking forward, alright? So, because Travis Konechny was a playmaker, because Dadonov was a playmaker, you have these 2 young playmakers coming up, it just felt right to get rid of Hoffman and maintain the one power forward that we have. So now in the top 9, you have some diversity. You got 2 snipers, Burakovsky and Jaden Schwartz. You got 3 two-way forwards, Zibanejad, Pavelski, and Curtis Lazar. Then you have now 3 playmakers in, Turris, Dadanoff, and Konechny, and 1 power forward. All right, so 2 snipers, a power forward, 3 two-way forwards, and 3 playmakers. I think that's a pretty even lineup, all right? And our team seems to be playing quite well. So I'm going to stick with that decision, boys. It was hard. It could have gone either way. Maybe we would have been a fine team if I did trade away Stone, but I decided to keep the power forward over the playmaker, and that's really all that's really the decision. That's all it came down to. All right, so let's just stop the sim here. I have some more comments I want to read, but I want to reset the scout so it doesn't pop back up. So let's take a look at the standings. 22, 12, and 4 for your Ottawa Senators. Lindholm is leading our team in assists with 27. What a beast. All right, where are we in the standings right now? Ottawa is first in the Atlantic with 48, but the Calgary Flames seem to be taking off drastically with 55. Let's go over there and take a look at what the Calgary Flames put out there on the ice this year. Let's see why they're doing so good. So this is what I mean. We don't, like, it'd be nice to win 3 President's Trophies back to back to back, but it's not the end of the world. Oh my God, yeah, it makes sense. All their youngins are ready to go. Goudreau, Bennett, Monahan, Klimchuk. Johnny Goudreau, 92. Sam Bennett, 93. Klimchuk, 84. And then Monahan, the two-way, with an 86. Raymond, Lance Boma. They also have Ryan Kessler as their third-line center. Oh, yeah, these guys have an... oh, yeah. See, the 290s are great, and then the center core, the deep center core. Defensively, Brody, Kylington, kind of a weak defense. Maybe they have a really good goaltender. No, Ramo and Ortio. It's really those two guys. 93 and a 92 on the same line. They're tearing it up. All right. Maybe they'll come back down to earth later on in the season. Scouting assignments. Fuck, man, it's hot down here. I'm not liking this shit. It's uncomfortable to do commentaries when I'm, like, fucking sweating. I gotta get the AC kicking off or something. You know what? In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Hang on a second here, boys. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Fucking had to get the AC going. It's way too hot down here. That should be better. All right, so where were we? We just checked out all the stats and everything. We were about to resume the simulation. Let me just get the scout out. I think I already did this, didn't I? Yeah, 6 weeks, whatever, United States. All right, so we have some more comments that I would like to get to. Let's get to the All-Star break. Maybe the Calgary Flames can come back down to earth, but it's still too early to start worrying about individual games. Lehner... Friggin' Mackenzie Savard's already got 4 wins as the backup, which is nice. Keep it up. All right, so, comment. Johnny, as you said in the last video, your team could get 60 wins if you had another sniper that was 90 plus. You should trade Lazar, Stone, or Turris for a guy like Jordan Eberle or Jonathan Drouin. Eberle is probably your better bet since his trade value is low. Is a lot lower than Drouin. Also, Eberle can help out some of the younger guys like Dadanoff or Konechny. You could also trade Dadanoff instead of Turris, since he might not grow very much. Well, I can't... Oh, God damn it. That hurts. All right, thank God. It's not that long. He's been injured with a bruised hand. All right, I can deal with that. Go to roster moves. Jesus, Hampus Lindholm. I don't want to see an injury for him, man. 97 overall. That's too good. All right, Jared Walsh, get up here. You're going to play first line time for me, all right? Defense... Oh, it's going to take forever to do it. Yeah, I'm just putting Walsh in there, boys. It's like 1 or 2 games he's missing. I'm just going to get him in there so I can quickly flip him back out afterwards. We're on automatic. Oh, thank God, Lindholm. If we lose Lindholm, man, we are not... It's like the Calgary Flames with their 290s, right? Lindholm is our 90. We need him desperately. I'm not going to put him there. I'll put, there you go, Pavelski, and I'll switch that later. All right? Oh, for fuck's sake. Lindholm is literally everywhere on my team, man. That hurts huge. All right, so this guy's comment about trading for Jordan Eberle or Jonathan Drouin. It'd be nice, but I don't have the assets to trade away, and also remember the cap. The cap is going to be a problem for us in the next year. A guy like Jonathan Drouin wants $9 million. Jordan Eberle probably wants like 5.5, 6 plus. I don't have the money for that. Now Jared Walsh has been injured. Are you fucking kidding me? Now I got to do all that again? Oh my God, that's horseshit. Oh my God, that's freaking horseshit. All right, Bear, Lindbaum. You know, Bear, you can come up here and play your first NHL game. There you go. We drafted this guy as well. All right, let's rinse and repeat this. Here we go. Bear. Ugh, I got to get some extra players down here. That's what it is. I don't have any depth players on my NHL team. Bear. Bear. 4-on-4 lines. Bear. He's going. He's baptism by fire for Bear here. I'm throwing him right into the right into the fray. Bear. There you go. All right. Do we have anyone down here that I'm trying to get better? Because now Karanen's up here. Pearson. Fistrick. This guy I signed, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't draft him. No, that was Colorado, right? That's why I didn't trust him. All right, that's fine. So let me bring some roster players up here just in case we have another injury. Condra and Karan. Let me get a forward. Hang on a sec. Condra, get your ass up here. And let me get a defenseman up here as well just in case. McNabb. Yeah, McNabb, you can get up here. Screw the AHL squad now. Mackenzie Savard's up here. All right, so there you go. Fucking injuries. Delay the video. I was trying to get to the end of the season in this one. So yeah, this comment about Eberle and Drouin, definitely not going to work, all right? We just got to run with our team. Our studs are on the back end. And if Mackenzie Savard ends up being, I'm hoping, like a 90 overall, you know, that would be nice. We're building this team from the back end out. We've actually lost a few games here. Lindholm, thank God you're back. All right, let's go through the line changes again. But this is why I did this. Now I can go Lindholm, boom, right in. And then I just changed the 4-on-4 lines. No. Extra attacker. That's what it was. Carlson, Lindholm, boom. Very nice. All right, dress skaters. It was Bear. I got to send back down now because I want him to still play. I don't want him to be depth for me. Hang on a second here, boys. Takes forever. Bear. There you go. Now let him get back in the AHL squad. Who replaced Bear? It was this guy? Yeah, the playmaker. There you go. Bear. Boom. And then I got to scratch that guy. There you go. All right, so nice injury management right there. Fucking injuries coming in at the wrong time. I should have had roster players in there so I could have easily changed that up. All right, so Lindholm is back. We can continue with the comments here. Johnny, here's an idea for your penalty kill that has consistently worked for me. Use an offensive-minded winger to play alongside a defensive center. I've done this over multiple seasons, and I'm consistently in the top 3 for penalty kill and lead the NHL in shorthanded goals. Just an idea to change things up. All right. See, you're suggesting that maybe like a guy like Burakovsky or Jaden Schwartz to play alongside of like Smith or Curtis Lazar on the penalty kill, or Pavelski. I could do that, but because this team is a deep team, and this has been our makeup, our identity here in Ottawa, I like to use the penalty kill as ice time for the bottom 6. The top 6 get 5-on-5, they get power play. So to throw those guys on the penalty kill as well, you're talking about your 3rd and 4th liners who get less than like 7 minutes per game, right? So that's the reason I got guys like Curtis Lazar on the point on the power play, because he's got 3rd line ice time the entire year. So it's not a bad idea. We can check out our penalty kill situation. You know, we can do that right now. Hang on a sec. That's a good idea. Let me just take a look. I'll do my due diligence here. Team standings. All right, so look at that, boys. Looks like the Calgary Flames have come back down to earth a little bit. They have 1 game in hand, but we're above them by 1 point. We got to continue to win. We have to. Goals for per game. We're scoring. Lindholm is back. Goals against per game. Best defensive team in the NHL once again, boys. That's the stat. All right? That's the stat. Power play percentage, 21st. I remember we had the best power play last year, but we're only like 2% back. Or we had like the 2nd best power play. Penalty kill. Let's see. 2nd in the NHL, boys. I'm not going to change anything about our lines right now. We've made our way back into 1st for the Presidents. We're 7-2-1 in our last 10. Where's Calgary? I want to see what they're in their last 10. Hang on a second here. Because they have those 2 studs, but if those 2 studs get injured or they're not playing, yeah, they're 4-3-3, so 4-7 in their last 4-7. What the hell? That's some great math. 4-10. All right, in their last 4-6 in their last 10. For God's sakes. Oh, I didn't get any sleep last night, boys. Whatever. We got to get videos done. All right, so let's continue here. Scouting assignment. I'll send them to the O, just because I like the OHL. Don Cherry. He knows what he's talking about. Let's go to the trade deadline. Now, I said I'd like to get this entire season done in this video, and I would like to. I'm going to take a look at any potential trades, but like I said, salary cap. It's not in the greatest position right now, okay? So let's, we got some fan art as well. Look at this. Get the best t-shirts ever. Now only $45. Swede Power, baby. Sponsored by Ron and Don. Tyler Seguin laughing his ass off when the Super Swedes fell flat on their face in Game 7 last year. All right, Tyler Seguin. I'll remember that. It's been an honor, Johnny. Well, I appreciate it, Hasselhoffman. Just kidding. Screw you, Johnny. Why do you send me to Colorado? You know I don't play in a shirt. Oh, this guy, he's not going to like it over there. It's way too cold. I am the Hoff. Well, we're up here in Ottawa. It's cold here in Ottawa as well, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. And look at this one. The future captain of the Ottawa Senators, Travis Konechny. I think that's spelled wrong, but whatever. I like it. The C with the number 12. I can see it. definitely. All right, so thank you for the comments, boys. Thank you for the fan art. But I think now it's time to start paying attention to the Ottawa Senators. What can we do? The third, I think I was reading some comments. I could be wrong here. But I think I was reading your comments, and you guys were saying no team in the history of the NHL has ever won back-to-back President's Trophies. Plenty of teams have done it back-to-back, but no team has done it 3 times in a row. And to me, that's crazy. I mean, like the Montreal Canadiens back in the day, or the Edmonton Oilers when they won it all those times, or the New York Islanders when they won it like 4 years in a row or whenever it was. I got all these stats coming into my mind. They're probably all wrong, but if it hasn't happened yet, that would be something that we could definitely make our mark on. The Ottawa Senators, the first team in NHL history to win back-to-back President's Trophies. I like the sound of that, man. So come on now. The Anaheim Ducks, ooh, they had a good playoff run last year. It doesn't look like they're doing too good this year. Come on now, boys. Just keep on playing. Keep on getting those 2-pointers. Got to beat the Arizona Coyotes. There you go. Good job. Keep getting those 2-pointers. Ooh, good team here in Minnesota. They could be catching us for first place, actually. They came out of nowhere, it looks like. It's going to happen here. And we beat them in regulation as well. Good. There we go, boys. Getting some wins late in the season. The great defensive Ottawa Senators. And Mackenzie Savard, the backups, got us 5 wins as well. Very nice. St. Louis, average team, it looks like. Justin Braun's been injured with a sore shoulder. March 2nd. All right, that's not the end of the world. I'm just going to replace the player. He'll be back very soon. And it's Braun, so it's not like a Lindholm or something. So we've had some injuries this year. Fairly lucky, though. Oh, there's a loss. All right. I think one of those losses was an overtime loss, though. Justin Braun is available. All right, we'll get him right back in there. McNabb, thank you for playing. But Braun, we need you. McNabb, scratch you. Very nice. All right, the trade deadline should be right around the corner here. Come on now, boys. Had a nice little winning streak. 2 in a row now we've lost. Washington below 500. We can beat them. We can beat them. Come on now, boys. We can beat them. Lose. We've lost 3 in a row. This is where you lose the President's Trophy, boys. If you start losing games like this, you have to get back on top of shit. There you go. A win against Vancouver. And we've made it to the trade deadline. So 36, 19, and 7. Very good regular season so far. 36 and 26, basically. Let's see where we sit in the standings. The Ottawa Senators have a 1-point lead over everyone in the East, so it's very tight. But the Calgary Flames have a 2-point lead over Ottawa, and the Colorado Avalanche have a 1-point lead. So, I mean, we're talking about a shootout for the President's Trophy here. That's what I mean about these 3-in-a-row losses. You can't do that. We have to start like 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. We might win it. We go on any form of 2-in-a-row losses, 3-in-a-row losses, it's over, all right? So, let's get up here to the trade deadline. I think our team is playing fine. I can nitpick, but I'm going to take a look at the market. If there's a veteran or somebody available with decent salary, good years that can help our squad out right now, I will make a trade. All right, because I still have. Do we have our first for this year? No, we traded our first, but I have my second. And if we're trading a roster player, we'll be able to get somebody here, right? So I'm not going for just anyone. All right, so Palmieri, Emerson Edom, and Bolesky, no thank you, all right? Good depth players for me, but no, not doing it. The only way I'm going to break up this roster right now is if it's somebody who can really come in and make a difference. Bonino, third. Nah, I don't need center two-way forwards. I got plenty of them. Nope. Give me a stud. Alex Pietrangelo. Okay, I'll come back to that. Hang on a second, boys. We could make a blockbuster deal here and just fucking Rick Nash, Rick the Dick. 4 years left. It said, no, thank you. I don't need that contract. Johnny Boychuk, 1 year left. That actually might be better. I could go Johnny Boychuk down there for Justin Braun. Just increase the defense for one. No. Let me think, boys. Let me think. There you go. Nashville. That St. Louis one was way too good. Ryan Suter, but I'm not taking. And Parise, I'm not taking 6 more years, though. No way. Jeff Carter, 3 years, not taking that. No way. I need a good contract. If they're young enough, I'll take it. Yurko, is he a two-way forward or sniper? He's a two-way. No, I don't need him. No, I think Pietrangelo still is the best one, but he may be a little bit too much to go for. Eric Stahl, 3 years left, 35. No, don't need it. 3 years left is too much. Ryan Kessler. Calgary's trading away Ryan Kessler. Third line. I have plenty of centers, though. I don't need centers. No, I don't need centers. Nope. All right. There's nobody who I want except for maybe Pietrangelo. All right, because he's only 30, 92 overall. If we can maybe get him as a rental here, this could be something fantastic. So hang on a second. Imagine I could get Carlson, Lindholm, and Pietrangelo. Get Edler in there. Edler's had a good year. Cody Ceci I could trade away. Because if I trade away Cody Ceci, who's 26 years old, I mean, he's 30. But you're going up to a 92, and then it's Edler and Pietrangelo. My God. I could trade away Edler, but that wouldn't make sense. They want Ceci because he's a younger defenseman. Weirkosh, 3 years left. All right, hang on. Let me see if I could go like maybe Weirkosh in there. No, it would have to be Cody Ceci. What has Ceci done for us this year? 38 points, -2. We're talking about Alex Pietrangelo, though, man. This is way too good to pass up. And I have the cap space because Ceci's almost at $4 million. The only problem is next year. Is this a bad trade for next year? Let me see what I can do. Hang on. Nope. Nope. Rudy Schaefer really hasn't turned out to be anything for us. He's a former first-round pick. He's got some value to him still. He's 23 years old. All right, let me throw Rudy Schaefer in there, the American. All right, Cody Ceci, Rudy Schaefer. This guy Hopkins that I signed, I don't want to do that. That's kind of cheap because I signed him from free agency. And a first, I guess, from next year. Oh, my God. Alex Pietrangelo. I would love to win the Presidents one more time and freaking just take it. All right? Whatever happens, happens. I've had a great freaking run here. Cody Ceci has been, but he was drafted. But it's Alex Pietrangelo. This is the thing. He was drafted by Ottawa in 2012. Boys, what should I do? I don't even think that'll go through. You know what? That very well could go through, man. They want the first, and they want Cody Ceci for Alex Pietrangelo. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Does he take a lot of penalties? Does he take a lot of 64 penalties minutes? That's not that bad. Oh, just imagine the second line with Edler and Pietrangelo. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it, boys. I'm not going to do it. Cody Ceci has been too good for us. I don't like anyone else. I was almost tempted there, but I'm going past the trade deadline. I'm not doing it. Cody Ceci is too much a part of our roster. And if I get Pietrangelo, then it's like I'm taking ice time away from Carlson and Lindholm. No. This team has gotten me here. I'm not trading away Cody Ceci. What a solid top 4 defenseman. No. I don't need to take... And plus, Pietrangelo's going to want like $9 million this year, so I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to trust this team. Let the hate come in, boys. I'm sorry. I was so tempted there. Oh my God, was I ever tempted. But I'm not doing it. And you know what? We traded away our first-round picks to pick up Edler and Pavelski last year. If you get into a pattern like that, you're going to kill your team for the future. So I'm going to hold on to those picks and draft this year. All right? So let's go ahead. Do we have any games against Calgary here at the end? No, we don't. Tampa, though. Tampa, that's a big game. So let's see what the Ottawa Senators can do. Their third straight, the hat trick of President's Trophies is on the line. We got to win against Anaheim. They're way below 500. Oh, my God. See, this is what I mean. We're going to get unlucky here. You guys have to go on a winning streak. End of story. You have to go on a winning streak. Another sub-500 team. You got to win. You got to win. You got to win, boys. There you go. 3-0 win. Toronto Maple Leafs, they look like a good team. They could be catching us. You got to win. There you go. Walsh is back from injuries. Jesus, he took a big one. He comes in for one game and takes a huge injury. All right, 2 in a row. Come on now, boys. Detroit. There you go. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Ottawa Senators looking for their hat trick of President's Trophies. 3 in a row. Come on now. Don't show me a 21. Don't show me a fucking 21. There it is. All right. Hang on a second. So I think since the trade deadline, we're 3-3. That's not going to get it done. 3-2. 3-2 since the trade deadline. That's not going to get it done. We should be 4-2. Let's see where we sit. Ottawa with 85. Where's Tampa with 83? Calgary's up there with 89. This is what I mean. We need to start winning games. We need to go on a streak. We need to get like 5 in a row. We have plenty of games left, boys, but we need to start producing, all right? Let's skip this game against Tampa. Let's go all the way to San Jose. Here we go. You need to start winning games. End of story. Crappy teams you have to beat, like the Islanders. Don't show me 22. Do not show me 22. Do not show me 2. There you go, 8-4. Rangers, they look like a good team fighting for their playoff lives. This could be a tough game. Don't show me 22. There you go, 2 in a row. Beauty, 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 beauty. Here we go, Tampa. This is a big game now. They're a tough team. Oh my god, we won. Oh my god, boys. Come on, we can beat the Detroit Red Wings. We're on a roll. Jaden Schwartz is up to 30 goals. That's an overtime loss. We just got an overtime loss, all right? So there's a point there. There's a point. 2 more games. Boston, below 500. You got to beat them. Don't show me 22. Don't show me 22. Do not show me that 22. 22. Fucking hell, Boston. All right, and then the Florida Panthers. Let's go this game as well. Don't show me 23. 2 regulation losses in a row. That's killer at this point for the Presidents. We have to, there it is. That's a season right there, boys. You go on a winning streak, but if you lose 2 in a row like that, it just kills the winning streak right off. Nah, it's a good season, but I don't think, unless Calgary is shit in the bed. But look at that, 3 in a row that we just lost, if you include the overtimes. Since the trade deadline, we are 6 and 5. See what I mean? 6 and 5. That's not good enough. We need to literally win every single game here. Let's see what the standings look like. All right, Ottawa with 92 points. But look at the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Pittsburgh Penguins. They've taken off to 97 and 96. Calgary Flames are up to 98. No, there's nothing we can do. We literally need to win every single game, which I don't think is going to happen, all right? So, it's all right, Ottawa. You had a good year. Those 2 regulation losses right there, though, that killed it. And there's the 3rd. Yeah. Mark Stone's been injured with a sore... Oh, thank God. He'll be back April 10th. That's okay. Replace the player. He'll be back. He'll be back for the first round of the playoffs. Yeah, and there's another regulation loss. So, maybe the Alex Pietrangelo trade would have helped, but it doesn't look like the Ottawa Senators are going to be able to win back-to-back-to-back President's trophies. We had a... there's another loss. Yeah, no, the losses are piling up here at the wrong time of the year. But at least we're in the playoffs, which is good news. Get to 100 points, it's a good year, boys. Come on. All we need is 5 more points. There we go. Another win and another point. Come on. Let's finish the year off strong here. Let's get to 100 points. Ooh, Phil Kessel's got 37 goals. JVR's got 52. Come on, get a goal. There you go. Stone's available to play in the next game. Beautiful. Condra. Now, remember, we did come back and win it late last year, the Presidents, when I thought we had... when I thought we were already done for sure. I highly doubt that we can sneak one out here, though. I highly doubt it. I think this season is over. All we need is 1 more point for 100 on the season, though, and that's a good year. So 4 games to get 100 points. 8 possible points up. 99. No, we can't catch. We're not going to catch the Calgary Flames. We're not going to catch them. So we're not going to win the President's Trophy again this year, boys. Too bad. So sad. Let's go up to the last game. Here we go. Montreal Canadiens. They might be fighting for their playoff lives. Man, when you focus on the simulation, it really does take that much longer. My God, regulation loss. Yeah, we had way too many regulation losses here towards the end. Damn it, man. I was hoping that we could have gone on a little bit of a better run here towards the end of the season. I was thinking that, you know, that non-trade for Alex Pietrangelo, that would fire these guys up, all right? But there you go. There it is, boys. The 100-point season for the Ottawa Senators once again. 101 points. Fantastic year. It's not going to get us the President's Trophy, but we're up there. Now, can we win first in the Atlantic? Oh, look at this. Game between us and the Florida Panthers. This is literally for first in the Atlantic. If we just get a point, we got this. But, yeah, the Calgary Flames with 108 points. Pittsburgh with 108 points. Come on now. Last game of the season. Let's beat the Florida Panthers. Come on now, boys. First period. Jonathan Huberdeau gets one on Robin Lehner. Second period. There we go. We tied it up. All we need is a point, remember. Travis Konechny and Mika Zibanejad. Grimaldi, though, ties it up for Florida. All we need is a point. Penalty kill. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kulikov with a power play goal. Come on now, boys. Tie it up. Don't let the... I don't know what the tie-breaking rules between us will be. Come on now, Ottawa. Don't lose it. Yes! Kyle Turris. He gets one late, and that's enough to take the Atlantic. Oh, baby. Yeah, you can win it in overtime. It doesn't matter. Good job, Aaron Ekblad. We took it, though, boys. We took it. We got the Atlantic. We got a point there at the end. So, not the greatest end to the regular season. I think we actually probably went, like, below 500 if you count in the overtime games. Overtime losses as well. Let's see. Hang on. Where's the trade deadline? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, did the Toronto game, was that there? Yeah, that was there. 9. Yeah, 9. 10. So we won 10 games and we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-10. We went 10-10 to finish the year. President's Trophy was right there to be taken, boys. We just couldn't get it done. That's all right, though. Great year, boys. Great year. So let's simulate ahead here. See who we have in the first round of the playoffs. I think we won our division. Wild card team should be coming up. If this damn simulation could go any faster. There you go. Scouting assignments. Send it back out. Sure, why not? All right. These simulations really are taking long. Come on, man. What the hell? There you go. And we're going up against the Tampa Bay Lightning. You've done what I've asked. You earned 46 wins for the Ottawa Senators this year. Great. All right. It was a good year, boys. We couldn't win the President's Trophy again, but I still think it's a fantastic year. 2 years ago, we had 112 points. Last year, we had 108 points. This year, 102 points. We didn't have the 50-win season, though, but that was lost literally. It was literally lost in the last 20 games of the season right there, right? But we're in the playoffs, which is the good news. So let's do a whole season wrap-up here. GM options. Let's just go to the progress reports. Let's see if anybody grew. Cody Ceci. Yeah, I didn't want to trade away Cody Ceci. I held on to him, Cody. I'm hoping for a good playoff run now. Schwartz is up to 87. I think he's been going up to that and down from it for a while now. My grinders grew, which is good. Let's see, goaltenders. No, Mackenzie Savard didn't grow, and neither did any of my AHL goalies. That's okay. Oh, yeah, we got a long video today. Team standings. Let's see the stats. Let's see where the Ottawa Senators ended up. So, where's the Atlantic? Hang on. Atlantic Division. The Ottawa Senators are first place. So, third year in a row we won our division. So, that's at least a banner right there. All right, in the NHL, fifth best team. Pittsburgh, Calgary, Colorado, and Columbus all better than us this year. Colorado with Hasselhoffman. That's going to be interesting. That could be an interesting setup for later. All right. We're not going to go through the individual stats. Our team is fine. We're not going to make any line changes. Let's take a look at the player stats. We know the potential line changes, just like last year. But the team, like I said, is pretty automatic right now. You can't control the President's Trophy in the simulation. You know, sometimes it's a little weird. If you have a team full of studs, obviously it helps, but, you know, we're in the playoffs again. We're a nice young team. I'm still very happy with the season. So, Kyle Turris with 73 points. Back-to-back 70-point seasons with 30 goals. Telling you, with Joe Pavelski, Turris has turned into a legitimate first-liner. All right, Pavelski was 67, 21 goals. Very nice. Jaden Schwartz was 64, 30-goal season for us, so about time he gets it done. So, this is what I mean about this first line. They definitely scored enough goals for us. Burakovsky with only 40 points, Dadonov with only 40 points, and Zibanejad with only 38. Seems like our first line took goals away from our second line. So you guys can say what you want about that. Curtis Lazar with 32, Bleed with 23, which is very good for a grinder. Abdelkader 18, Smith was 17, Stone was 16, Travis Konechny with only 13 and a -5, but we got to get him in there. All right. Defenseman. Oh my God, Lindholm with 68 points, almost a 20-goal season. Carlson, 64 points, almost a 20-goal season. Yeah. See, this is why we don't need Alex Pietrangelo. We got these two guys. And Cody Ceci, 11 goals, 44 points. I got it. Yeah, I'm glad I held on to Cody Ceci. Drafted player, good contract, chemistry in the room. I'm happy with that. Now, let's see this. Robin Lehner, 38, 21, and 4. Save percentage of 91.62. But look at Mackenzie Savard, 12 games played. Lower goals against average, but a lot less games played, so that doesn't, you know, mean much. 6-4-0, so he won more games than he lost, and a save percentage of 92.5 with 1 shutout. Not bad for Mackenzie Savard. So if things go to shit, we're going to have to run with Mackenzie. So player stats, you know, I should have done like the NHL for defensemen and forwards and goaltenders, just the league leaders. We can take care of that. It's going to be a long video, man, but whatever. Do what you got to do. Loading the stats. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at the NHL. Let's see who did what. Forwards. Leading goal scorer this year, Max Pacioretty with 56, Ovechkin with 50, McDavid with 49. Assist man, McDavid with 70, Giroux with 66, Backstrom with 55. And points, McDavid 119, Malkin 97, Bennett 96. All right, so there are your leaders. Defensemen, let's see. Goals. Derek Pouliot with 20, D'Angelo with 19, Aaron Ekblad with 19, very nice. Assists, PK Subban, Drew Doughty, Roman Josi, and points, Subban and Lindholm. So Lindholm had a good year, but it looks like PK Subban will probably take the Norris. He was a +21 as well. Max Pacioretty, And goaltenders, let's see. Well, this is always way out of here, but Robin Lehner had the most wins. Let's see, goals against. Who had lower goals against? Fleury. Robin Lehner had a great year. This could be another Vezina year for Lehner, just based off of wins and goals against. Everyone is just right there with them. Yep. Save percentage. Let's see. Save percentage. Robin Lehner. Lehner's got 91. A 92 there for Carey Price. Maybe Price takes it. Maybe Fleury takes it with a 92 as well. Yeah, that could be the case. And then rookie skaters. Let's see. Edward Benino he was the second overall pick by San Jose. 84, very nice. This guy, Raj Furtz. He's another 4.5-star guy. All right. Don't really recognize any of these names. So there you go, boys. Third straight 100-point season for the Ottawa Senators. Again, I would have liked to have won that President's Trophy, but every single year we've made the playoffs. And you know what? Well, it didn't count for the first year. I was going to say, every year we've made 100 points. We've made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm just hoping for another good playoff run, all right? We still scored the same amount of goals and goals against, basically. It was just a simulation. A few extra games that we lost. That's all. Maybe some overtimes that could have been regulation wins. Would have changed some things, but what are you going to do? All right, so, boys, round 1 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Playoff tree. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Calgary versus Minnesota, Edmonton versus San Jose, Colorado versus Nashville, Winnipeg versus Dallas. So the Anaheim Ducks and St. Louis Blues, they're no longer here. So the trades for Schwartz and Lindholm looks like it's not working out for them anymore. Ottawa versus Tampa Bay. How many times have we faced Tampa Bay now in the playoffs? Like 3 or 4? Florida versus Montreal, Pittsburgh versus Toronto, and the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Philadelphia Flyers. All right, boys, so let me know what you think about year number 6, and I'll see you guys in round number 1.